Hey everybody, and thanks for watching Bonsai by Alan. Today I'm working on another Ilex Shillings that I put into a bonsai pot just a few weeks ago. And I will give you a link to that video where you can see what this tree looked like when I first styled it. And it was basically bare. So it's grown a whole bunch. And you'll notice here visually there's just a big glob there. So we need to clean that up. But you'll also notice all this new growth sprouted from the bottom. And Ilex Shillings is bottom dominant. It is not an apical dominant tree. So like an elm tree, if I can pretend it's an elm tree, would have just grown whoop like that. But Shillings, tighten my tripod back down so I don't go anywhere. Guess I can bring it up a little like that. Shillings are bottom dominant. Now I took a lot of branches off here, and in fact if we spin it around, there's a pretty heavy-duty scar right there. And sometimes, like there's a scar right here, right where this branch is coming out. And the branch can help heal the scar, but it's not that big of a deal, especially since both of those scars are in the back. So I'm taking all of that off, because it's just not part of the design. This is going to be a very feminine, thin tree with just a top up here. I'm not going to call it a bunjin, but it will have some bunjin characteristics. And bunjin, also called literati, is a tree that has a very thin trunk with no branches on the bottom. Typically, a bonsai has the first branch about a third of the way up the tree. This guy obviously does not. So now we need to deal with some of this excess growth. I think this part poking right at us, oh please, can come off. And we've got this branch here that also can come off. And then I'm just going to start using my fingers holding the tree in the pot. We've got a lot of, like there's this guy here, which is probably impossible to see, but he's growing straight up through. So get him out of there. And pinch a lot of this stuff back. Don't need him. So my first main branch is this guy right here. Second main branch is this guy right here. And then really all we need is a back branch, and the rest of it is superfluous. I'm not quite sure about the back branch, which one I want, so for now I'll just keep them. I'll save them, and I can always take the one off when I decide which one I want to keep. And this guy had a little bit of hail damage, I'm realizing, right there and right there, back in April of 2023. Wow, almost a year ago. We had quite the interesting hailstorm. Alright, so now this tree here, it really needs to grow out. The top needs to be, out to here and out to here, and the apex needs to be a little higher, and then it will really fill in. And I know visually in the camera that this still looks very busy up here, but that's because, see, I've got like 2 back branches, and I'm just not quite sure what to do with those yet, and that's okay. Sometimes when you have decisions to make, you don't have to do it right away. When I work on these trees, there are some things that I just absolutely know that I want to remove because it's just not going to be part of the design. But other times when things are maybe confusing, is it going to be part of the design or not? I'll leave it and make a decision a little bit later. So there you go. Once it fills in, or not fills in, but grows out, so imagine this branch here shooting out with a nice pad, and this branch here shooting out with a nice pad. I think that'll be a very enjoyable tree. So thank you so much for watching. If you'd like this video, give me a thumbs up. When you subscribe and hit the notification bell, you can watch the progress of this and all my trees as I work on them subsequently down the line. And thank you so much for watching. And I will see you in the next video.